Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pastor Jerone TV. I'm your host, Pastor Jerone. And today is another great day to be walking with God and to be in the light of the Lord. Excited for all of you. Thank you for stopping by. We'd love for you to become a part of our family here on Pastor Jerone TV. It's as simple as pushing that subscribe button and also hitting the notification bell so that when I go live, you'll be notified or when I drop a new video. Also, I enjoy your comments. There's a lot of funny comments, some very serious, some religious, some spiritual. I enjoy all of them. So thank you so much. Push the like button and let's get on into this one. Arnold Schwarzenegger does a video, takes a couple of stabs at the president, sets up a whole lot of propaganda, the propaganda that they began to set up before and after the attack on the Capitol. And this is the propaganda that they're continuing to push now. You know, once they get on top of something, once they set something, they really push hard for it. And but now that President Donald Trump he can't defend himself. He doesn't have any mechanism to defend himself, to counterpunch from. Now the coward Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Steroids, comes out and begin to attack President Donald Trump. Well, back in 2016, when President Donald Trump was first elected, he hit Arnold Schwarzenegger with a powerful tweet. And so, but now Arnold Schwarzenegger is now sure that Trump can't respond with Twitter. So now he comes out with his little cheesy commercial with the cheesy music. I want y'all to check it out with me. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a real chump and a real coward to attack a man who can't respond back.
As an immigrant to this country, I would like to say a few words to my fellow Americans and to our friends
Yeah, well, we wish you weren't a fellow American. We wish you was back over in that other country.
Around the world about the events of recent days. Now, I grew up in Austria.
Go back.
I'm very aware of Kristallnacht, or the Night of Broken Glass. It was a night of rampage against the Jews carried out in 1938 by the Nazi equivalent of the Proud Boys.
The Proud Boys, not Antifa, not Black Lives Matter, not burning down cities, killing people and all that kind of stuff. It's the Proud Boys. The Proud Boys, because they are a Trump supporting group that loves America and that's not out here burning down the cities. They were protecting citizens. They're the Nazis.
Wednesday was the day of broken glass right here in the United States. The broken glass was in the windows of the United States Capitol. But the mob did not just shatter the windows of the Capitol. They shattered the ideals we took for granted. They did not just break down the doors of the building that housed the American democracy. They trampled the very principles on which our country was founded.
Kind of like what the Democrats are doing.
Now, I grew up in the ruins of a country that suffered the loss of its democracy. I was born in 1947, 2 years after the Second World War. Growing up, I was surrounded by broken men drinking away their guilt over their participation in the most evil regime in history. Not all of them were rabid anti-Semites or Nazis.
Now he's setting it up. He's setting it up. He wants to attack men. He wants to attack men and talk about how that these men supported a Nazi and they supported the Nazi regime, and he's going to make it compatible to Trump supporters because Trump,
Many
in
just
their
went
eyes,
along,
is a Nazi.
step by step, down the road. They were the people next door. Now, I've never shared this so publicly because it is a painful memory.
Now he's going to use the sentimental stuff as if he's just being, like down to earth with the people. These people hate human beings. They can't stand you. But anything they can use to deceive you and win you to their philosophy, they'll do it. Now watch this little made up story.
But my father would come home drunk once or twice a week, and he would scream and hit us and scare my mother. I did not hold him totally responsible because our neighbor was doing the same thing to his family, and so was the next neighbor over.
All right, well, you're talking about abusing. Tell him what you did to your wife, Arnold. Tell him what you did to your ex-wife. Tell him how you was abusive to her and negligent to her. Tell him how you abused the lady. All right?
I heard it with my own ears and saw it with my own eyes. They were in physical pain from the shrapnel in their bodies and in emotional pain from what they saw or did. It all started with lies and lies and lies and intolerance. So being from Europe, I have seen firsthand how things can spin out of control.
We want you to go back.
I know there is a fear in this country and all over the world that something like this could happen right here. Now, I do not believe it is, but I do believe that we must be aware of the dire consequences
Watch you take a couple
of
of
selfishness and cynicism. President Trump sought to overturn the results of an election, and of a fair election. He sought a coup by misleading people with lies. My father and our neighbors were misled also with lies, and I know where such lies lead. President Trump is a failed leader.
Wow.
He will go down in history as the worst president ever. The good thing is that he soon...
You were the worst governor ever. He was the governor of California and was the worst ever. The state would rather forget the years that you was the governor over there. Horrible.
will be as irrelevant
We doubt if you could read.
as an old tweet. But what are we to make of those elected officials who
Well,
have
we can't
enabled
understand.
his lies and his treachery?
He want to talk about the people that's enabling him. Now he's telling his followers to attack those who supported Trump.
I will remind them of what Teddy Roosevelt said. Patriotism means to stand by the country. It does not mean to stand by the president.
And that's exactly what we did. President Donald Trump was a nationalist. President Donald Trump was an America First president. He built the wall. He protected us. He grew the economy. He kept us, gave us our First Amendment right, Second Amendment right. He was a great president, the best ever. And your little words on this little commercial is not going to do anything and change the hearts of 75 to 80 million people here in the country and folks around the world. You are a loser. You're jealous. You hate the man because, let me tell you something. You're beyond jealous. You're envious. And you'd rather not see that man be successful because you couldn't be president because you're a foreigner and you don't speak well and you can't read. You know? So here's the thing. We can't hear nothing because of the music. Just turn it. Anyway, that's it for that. But I'm not going to stand by and let these people attack President Donald Trump. They are losers. They are evil. They are wicked. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this. But this is a little cheesy little shot by a coward who took steroids that helped launch him into his career. He used steroids for the muscle building and all that kind of stuff. He cheated against his fellow competitors to get what he got. All right. You got the nerve to sit behind a chair and talk about somebody as great as President Donald Trump. Y'all let me know what you think.